Let's stop talking about that. And I was supposed to say something else, I already forgot. Please tell me I'm not the only one talking like this to the dog. Like, making a voice while talking to Mooney. Huh, Mooney? No, there is no tea. No tea is gonna be spilled here. You see Mooney, honey? You punchy Mooney? No. Yo. Hello walls and welcome in a new vlog. Like last time, I mean in the last vlog I didn't welcome you. I'm so sorry for that. I was just like really in a mood, I guess. Like I wanted to go through my goals and talk about goals and achieve those goals, which I actually didn't. I mean, I finished some books, but I didn't finish the books that I wanted to read. I mean, to finish whatever. So now I'm gonna write down my goals and actually try to read them every single day so I can memorize that these are my goals. Because yeah, oh, my face, horrible. It's Monday night. I've already uploaded my vlog and I participated in a live stream for 2 hours. It was just amazing. I will link it down below. It was amazing talking about unpopular opinions and what we love in books in general with 3 amazing persons. We really had fun. We agreed on some stuff, disagreed on others, but it was really interesting, and that's what I love about booktube, the way that we can actually talk about any kind of books. Even if it's a book you hated, you can still talk about it with someone who loved it. So I really love that. I've been very lucky. This is my 3rd live like in a row and I really enjoyed it. So okay, let's stop talking about that. And I was supposed to say something else, I already forgot. The goals for this week will actually be, so I'm that far in Blood Hair. I need to continue with it, 2 chapters a day. I'm that far in The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I'm that far in The Binding, and I've read only 1 chapter of that one. Okay, I'm gonna write down. I would like to finish Tropic of Serpents this week because I really want to, and I'm gonna try to finish as well The Binding, which I'm pretty sure is gonna happen tomorrow or the day after because I'm eating that audiobook. So 2 books this week. I'm really doing super bad for my OWLs because I've only finished 3 books. So I really need to finish Tropic of Serpents and The Binding, and I need to find another audiobook after The Binding. Maybe it could be the one by Shannon Maguire, Middle Game. I have to check if there is an audiobook of that one on Script. I'm really scared to actually continue with that one. So The Binding, the book is gorgeous, by the way, because so many people hated it, and I feel like I see why people hated it, because I've reached that point where I can see what's going to be so wrong with that book, but I'm so far so good. So I wrote down my goals for this week, finish those 3 books, and potentially Frostheart as well. I'm gonna write that down as well because yeah, I really need to remember. I should have something here I can write on to actually see every time I'm even filming. I will see my goals behind me, but I will see if that's possible. I feel like I also wanted to say something else, but I totally forgot what it was. Why do I feel grateful for something? Like, I feel like I should say thank you for something, but I totally forgot what it was and what for it was. I cannot remember. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, I have a feeling that I'm doing something wrong and I don't know what it is. Like, I forgot something, or that I'm forgetting something, or something I was supposed to do. But yeah, I don't know. I hope it's nothing huge or whatever. But I really hope you're good, walls, and that you're starting this week perfectly. I mean, we always like delayed kind of thing because I'm wishing you a nice week, but the week I'm wishing you a nice week for is actually finished by the time you're gonna see this one. So I hope the next Monday, next week, is gonna be a good Monday. I mean, a good week for you. Also, the 2 last vlogs, like, I'm starting really bad with this vlog because I've been talking a lot, but the last 2 vlogs were very, very long, like 50 minutes plus. And I really want to know if you feel like they're really too long. I think like 30 minutes is a good length for a vlog, but let me know. And also what you'd like me to show you more. There are people who are cooking and whatever and filming this, and I feel like I'm not doing anything special, so it won't be interesting, but maybe in the overall vlog aesthetic, you would like to see that. Last week was amazing, and I'm starting this week by feeling like I'm missing something. This is bad, but I'm gonna leave you because I could ask you for hours what I've been missing. Talk to you tomorrow, wolves. Hello, Mooney. What's up? Why are you looking at me like this? Hey, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, you good? What do you smell? That's a bracelet. You good girl? Yeah, you good girl. You on your bed? This is Mooney's bed. Yeah, this is Mooney's bed. You good girl. I know. You good girl? Please tell me I'm not the only one talking like this to the dog. Like, making a voice when talking to Mooney. Huh, Mooney? Yeah, you good girl. I know. You good girl. What, you want a bigger hug? You do want a bigger hug? You want mommy's baby? Who is mommy's baby? Who is mommy's baby? Who is mommy's baby? I know. Oh. Okay, well, so I just got my coffee. It's the morning. I'm going to start working. I have some kind of update to give you. Actually, I finished the binding. I think I said binding. Binding, like binding. Never mind. Okay, not the best angle, but we don't care. So I finished the binding as an audiobook, etc. last night. I really listened to the last chapter today, I mean this morning, and I will not give you... Like, let's do the co-pilot system. I feel like every time I give you some kind of rating, etc., then I enter the book in co-pilot and it's completely different, so I have to update you, and this is just ridiculous. So let's do it now. Adult, actually. Yeah, could make sense because of the scenes we had. You know, I always just assume that all the books I'm reading are actually YA, which is not the case. And thanks to that system, I actually see that some of the books I thought were YA are actually adult. But sometimes it's really borderline. Okay, so the characters. No, there is no T. No T is gonna be spelled here. I was at 7. They were good. They weren't bad way. I found them annoying because they were talking about stuff that annoys me. They made sense. They were fleshed out, I feel. Atmosphere, like, I'm kind of confused because the very beginning of the book, I loved it. And then halfway through it, I just didn't care anymore. So let's go with a 6. Writing style. I think the writing style is pretty good. 7. The plot. From what you read from the synopsis, like the plot and the synopsis don't match. Like the intrigue, 6 and 6. Yeah. Logic. I don't recall any illogic things from this book. Okay, let's say 7. And enjoyment, yeah, it's gonna be a 5, 6. But whatever, it's a 3 stars. I finished 4 books for the O.W.L.s. Yes, it's the middle of the month and I finished 4 books out of 12. That's amazing. So for now, I think, like, yes, I'm gonna be working, but I have a lot of annoying, repetitive tasks to do this morning. So what I will do is that I'm gonna try to listen to the other book of Tropic of the Serpents, because someone recommended me the audiobook of that series, actually, you know, the series like A Natural History of Dragons, Memoir of Lady Trent. Apparently the audiobooks are really good, so I'm gonna try to listen to that book this morning while doing very annoying and boring and repetitive and nothing special tasks. Okay, it's me again. I just need to explain why 3 stars to the binding. Like, I keep thinking about it. I really enjoyed the first part of the book. So the guy is actually becoming an apprentice to become a binder, you know, to bind books, etc, etc. They are not just books. So I really enjoyed that part and that mystery behind it and all that secrecy and why people would like were reluctant to that, etc., etc. It was just like very interesting. I love the LGBT aspect of it. I loved the characters. I loved the issues the author was actually talking about, LGBT related and, you know, family related, etc., etc. When I read fantasy, I don't mind if there is like, let's say, grief in it or romance or whatever, like a little bit, like, you know, that annoys me, but a little bit, like even grief doesn't bother me as much as romance. I really loved everything from this book, except that I was expecting the book to be focusing on the books and on the binding more than anything else, and actually it was still the case. But I'm gonna be careful with what I'm saying because of spoilers. But I felt something else became more important than the bending, secrecy, reluctancy, hate, etc., etc. So that's why I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would after reading the beginning. So still a very good book. I think it has an amazing writing style. I think it covers a lot of subjects that some people need to read about, not because they don't know about it, but because they feel understood, or just because they want to read those, yeah, I'm not gonna say what because spoilers. I think it was a good book, just not for me. But yeah, okay, I feel better now. Bye. Okay, 2 more updates. Yesterday, I don't know why I didn't think about doing that earlier, but I watched a few videos with changing the speed kind of thing. Like instead of watching the video at normal speed, I watched it at 1.5 or whatever. And actually this is a time saver. You're still enjoying the content, so it means that I will be able to watch more of your content and in less time, which is super good. I think it's really gonna depend on so many things, because sometimes you want a very cozy and slow, you know, peaceful vibe, etc., etc. So it will depend. But when I'm in rush, yeah, and I really want to watch a few videos, blah blah blah, I'm gonna speed up that. So that's good. I'm happy about that. And also something I'm not happy about that is that YouTube actually, like in the studio kind of thing, you can find introducing comment smart replies. Smart replies make it easier to respond to comments and stay connected to your audience. Try them out in studio on desktop. And I'm just like, I tried just to see what it was, and it's just like, let's say someone said blah 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 and you can answer thanks, you too, or blah blah blah, and I just feel like, I don't know, I feel a bit confused because you're trying to connect with people, and now if a robot actually replies to all of your comments, where's the connection here? I get it can be useful for some comments, just to say thanks, you too, thanks, stay safe, blah blah blah. Yes, of course, because you were about to write exactly the same thing, so it could be like a time saver, like a few seconds, whatever. It doesn't offer real conversation things, so I think it's good to actually just answer when the comments are super short, so thanks, you too, blah blah blah. I don't think that could be the solution to everything. Okay, that's gonna be controversial, I feel. I'm so scared that now, every time I'm just gonna say, thanks, you too, have a nice day, whatever, people are going to be like, okay, she just clicked on that button, because it means that all YouTubers will have the same kind of reply. I mean, I just don't feel comfortable with that. Hello, wolves, my head is horrible. Mooney, say hello. No. Bye-bye, Mooney. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Come here. Yay. Such a good boy. Oh. Come here. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. I know. Okay, never mind. I was supposed to say something. Oh yeah, I got books here. Okay. Moni is asking herself who I'm talking to. She should be used to that I'm talking to you, but apparently she's not. Look at my hair. Yeah, I woke up like this. Like this is really, I woke up like this. So Jade Reads, so Jade over at Jade Reads is having a 24-hour readathon named Raedathon, like her name, Raedathon. You got it? So I got a few books I would love to read today. It's already late, like it's 8 AM, but that's fine, that's fine. So I would like to actually
finish a natural Tropic of Serpent. Yes, so the sequel to A Natural History of Dragon. I have that left, so I think that's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be able to actually finish it. I'm really enjoying it, and I love the audiobook a lot. Like, you're very close. Like, I feel like you're on my face, and I feel sorry for you. 4 chapters left, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish it today, and that's for Charms. News in progress. Yeah, because it's not for the OWLs. Right, that's for the buddy read. So I'm there. I still need to catch up because I was so busy this week. I couldn't catch up on all the buddy reads I was participating in. So I don't know how many chapters I need to read of that one, but a lot. So Blood Hair. Did I say it was Blood Hair? Whatever. Then we have The Girl Who Drank the Moon. It's also a buddy read. I'm also very, very late. Like, I'm on chapter 25, but I think I'm supposed to be on 32 or something. So that's for actually History of Magic. I feel like I have 2 bookmarks here. I mean, I have 3 bookmarks in this book. One to actually say where I am in the book, along with the note from Daniela, because she got me that book. And then the second one is just 2 chapters after, so I don't tend to read more than I'm supposed to, you know? I'm limiting myself kind of thing. But yes, that's for History of Magic. This one, and I forgot for what it was. Parasite. Oh yeah, shape-shifting. Transfiguration. So if I finish this one, and this one, I will only have 1 book left on my priority TBR in order to become a trader of magical tomes, and that will be Frostheart. But oh, I finished Divination too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I already finished 4 books, so I could add 3 more today, so it will be 7. I could like maybe read something easier like Solanine. Plan for today is to finish this one, see where I will be up with today's buddy reads, and continue with that one as well. Yeah, I got like quite a few books for 24-hour readathon, but I've already started them, so it's not like I'm just deciding now that I'm gonna be reading 4 books in a row, like for readathon. Can you see Mooney behind me? You can't see Mooney? Hello. Hello. I don't have anything else to tell you except that I should do something with my hair because I woke up like this. But yeah, okay, I should take class and go back to my books. I will talk to you later, wolves, and I will let you know how my 24-hour readathon is going. Hopefully good. That's what we do for good luck here. And I know some people do that, like when they're saying something and they're actually lying. Like, I promise I will not do that, and doing that in order to cancel the promise, if that makes any sense. But here it's like, yeah, good luck, you can do this. Okay, I will leave you on that.
I just did a live, almost 2 hours live, almost 2 hours long live with Taylor from Japan. I will link her channel down below and the video live down below as well. We just talked about our, if you can see the mess here, OWLs updates, so what we've read, what we'll still need to read, what we thought of the books we've read, and other random facts about us. It was really good. Like, this was her first live ever. This was my first time hosting a live. I just had the best experience ever, so I'm really surprised everything went smoothly, etc. and my internet worked, so that's great. But it is Sunday, so time for me to wrap up that vlog. I have updated you on so many things this week just because I was all over the place. I had a headache, horrible headache that turned into a migraine, but then a headache again, whatever. It was a horrible week, migraine wise, head wise, and it was hard for me to actually stay positive this week, which nothing really happened. I don't think it has anything to do with the current situation or whatever. I just felt down, and that's absolutely fine. We have ups and downs, and that's something normal kind of thing. So I didn't update you on some of the things, but I showed you that I have like that diffuser there that really helped me with my headache. So it is eucalyptus. That's what I have when I'm in this room here, eucalyptus. I'm not rid of my headaches, but it's so mild that I can actually function, which was a gift from my mom. So she went to the drugstore and she was like asking for something to help me because nothing was helping me, and the medication I used to take like a few years ago, like 2 years ago, whatever, I just took like 1 dose, let's say, and now I was like taking 4 or 5 doses of that to help a little bit kind of thing. So it was really not a solution anymore, because you can take that medication only, like you can take 3 to 4 doses a day, and I was taking like at one take 5 doses, so sometimes 15 in a day, which is, don't do that, don't do that. This is really dangerous. I just got to that point like I didn't care about the consequences. Nothing happened, touching wood here, nothing happened, I'm lucky, but please don't do that. I mean, like, I'm the best example of do what I say, don't do what I do, but honestly, just being honest here, blah blah blah. Yeah, so we tried this, and actually eucalyptus helps. And I think the thing that actually triggered my headaches and migraines recently was, like, it's summer, you know, I hate summer. The mosquitoes are back, so you know, the stuff we put in the plugs to get rid of them at night, etc. So I started using that because I moved my plants. I talked about that, blah blah blah, you know, my fire plants, my fly traps. I moved them from my room to my washroom, bathroom. I had to use that plug thing, and apparently I think that's what triggered my headaches. The day I started using it, my headaches started and kept getting worse and worse and worse, and during the day it was like kind of helping. Like at the end of the day I was feeling better, and then again I would put that on, and in the morning I would just feel like shit. I tried this. Eucalyptus is actually really helping me with my headaches, but it's not gonna help you with mosquitoes. So my mom bought one that's citrusy. What's the smell of it? So this is the eucalyptus one, and that's the machine I have is the same brand. This here, I don't know if it's a good brand, I don't know if it's a bad brand. It was at the drugstore, they recommended it. That's the one that they had. And this one is, I don't know how you say in English, this is in Dutch, so citronella java kind of thing. Yeah, that's the one I used for mosquitoes, etc. last night. But yeah, apparently it's well known that that kind of smells, scent helps with mosquitoes, which I actually used for the first time last night and woke up with no headache. I mean, like a normal headache, like a everyday headache, not like a one that wouldn't allow me to function. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of babbling for my headache things. But yeah, so the end of the week. I wasn't reading that much, but yesterday Jade, so over at Jade Reads, had the Raedathon. I finished quite a few things. So I finished Blood Hair. I gave it 2 stars. You know, I'm a sucker for anything that has to do with anesthesia, but this one wasn't for me. The main character, I had the same issue. Like, the main character was saying how good she was, what a warrior she was, etc. but she wasn't showing it to us, like at least to me. So I'm really disappointed. It's a 2 stars because like 2.5, I still finished it. I don't hate it, I just would not recommend it, and I'm not sure if I will continue with the series because I feel like the series is gonna continue the same way, like it's gonna be full of the same problematics I had in this book, like characters saying that they're good but not showing us that they're good. So I don't think I will continue with it. I will keep that book because it has a gorgeous cover. I also finished Serpent of the Tropic of Serpents. Gave it 5 stars. I loved it. I loved it so much. I kept the bookmarks here, so you know it was for charms kind of thing. But yeah, I really loved it. That's promising how good that series is gonna be. I loved it. I loved it. I'm not gonna say much more about it. I did love it. I've also read that one, but I think you know that because you saw some clips of it. Parasite, I gave it 4 stars or 5 stars. I cannot remember. I gave it 4 stars. Okay. I think I wasn't as addicted to it. Like, it's really hard to actually read graphic novels compared to novellas or books or whatever the same way, and especially because I'm using the Kopai system, so you don't have as much background as you want in a book, in a manga kind of thing. In a book you don't read the graphic, like the drawing, when you actually do in the mangas. So I really feel confused about my ratings for mangas, but I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it, and I was absolutely wrong because I thought that that one was about people having some kind of abilities in order to shapeshift the bodies, but actually they got invaded by a parasite that took control over the body. It's really interesting. Is, you know, is unique. It's kind of gross. Some parts are gross, so triggers maybe gross because blood, because eating humans, and because some parts can shift in very weird shapes, let's say. So that's 1, 2, 3 books, and then the last one is actually this one. Yes, I was supposed to read 2 chapters a day, but I got carried away with the audiobook because I read the entire book and just finished the audiobook like this much. I gave it 4 stars. I think I missed a bit more of magic in a way, like I missed something. I think it was about the world building, not the world building, but the world it's happening in. Like, I got how it worked, but I didn't have enough details on what the world was looked like kind of thing. Like, maybe I'm comparing it to many fantasy middle grades I've read. I haven't read that many, kind of thing, but whenever you say it is a wintry setting, there is snow there, the mountains, etc. You can actually picture everything. Here, I know there were villages, I know there was a forest, I know there was a volcano kind of thing. I miss links in between the things and more description of the environment, but I really enjoyed all the characters. Oh my gosh, I'm saying way too much. Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna film a wrap-up because I'm gonna do a live with Taylor about the OWLs wrap-up, so I'm gonna talk there anyways. Did I tell you that I finished the binding, or was it last week that I finished the binding? I finished the binding. I cannot remember, but I'm not gonna talk more about these because the thing that you need to know is that apparently I finished, like, I wrote down everything because of the live, if I would say that. In total, I've read 10 books so far this month, and 3 were not for the OWLs, 7 were for the OWLs, and I have 5 books left for my OWLs TBR. So I have this one, which is Ancient Runes. I mean 4 Ancient Runes because of the heart, so you need a heart on the cover or in the title. So this is a middle grade power fantasy. I have another middle grade power fantasy that is for Care of Magical Creatures. I'm really excited for that one, especially because there are shadow wolves in it. This one that I'm gonna buddy read with Dana over at Coraline, Children of the O.W.L.s. It's apparently very atmospheric and I cannot wait. And it has a beautiful cover. Did I say for what it was? Defense Against the Dark Arts. Solanin, a contemporary type of mangas. So it's gonna break my heart apparently, and it is for the Muggle Studies. See how I did like Muggle Studies, contemporary, but in manga form because I don't read contemporary books. And this is for Herbology, so a book that starts with the letter M. So it is Middle Game by Shannon Maguire. Taylor didn't like it, so she crushed me. but I know a lot of people were confused by this book, so I really hope. Rude, the camera just cut me. I was saying I really hope that I will enjoy this one because it's Shannon McGuire and I really expect it to be a 5 stars. I could be disappointed and I could be just into the Wayward Children series by Shannon McGuire and not her other books, but I'm really curious to dive into that one. And actually none of them is available as an audiobook on Script. 11 days left to read this. Knowing that I should prioritize this one. I really wish it was an audiobook though. I'm excited for all of them, but especially Middle Game and Children of the O.W.L.s and Nevertheless. But I would love to, yeah, I'm excited for all of them actually. But yeah, well, that's pretty much it for today. I don't know if you wanted me to talk about something else or whatever. This is all I have for you right now. I wasn't feeling well the entire week and now I finished this week just splendidly. Is that a word? Splendidly? Splendidly? Amazingly. That live was just amazing. The thing is that it is the first live I was a part of. I wasn't stressed about or anxious about. This is just so weird. I was anxious when I did all the first lives for the Throne of Glass series. I was stressed for the booktube murder mystery, even if it was more fun than stressful kind of thing. The last one I did was booktube thing with amazing people, so I was a bit stressed. And then I wasn't stressed when I did one with Sophia on her Instagram kind of thing, and this one I wasn't stressed. So maybe that's when I do like a 101 kind of thing, or when it's more casual kind of thing, or we don't need to prepare stuff. I'm less stressed than when you actually have to prepare some stuff. I don't know, but like it's a stress, but like a small stress. It's not like I'm freaking out or whatever. I'm just like a bit anxious, like, oh, I hope it's gonna be okay. And mostly because my internet has been acting up. But today it just worked perfectly, so I'm lucky on that. Maybe it's the right timing as well, because at night everyone is connected and during the day less people are actually watching Netflix or whatever because they're doing other stuff. Oh my gosh, I keep rambling, so I'm gonna stop here. But yeah, well, so that's gonna be it. I will link everything down below, like videos you want to watch, etc, the channels you might want to follow. And I hope you go to all, so let me know what you've read last week, what you're planning on reading this week or next week, but for you it's already this week kind of thing. But you all, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section as usual. And until next time, take care, Wolves. Bye.